was pandemonium in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on Friday, as members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, otherwise known as Shi'Ite, set the national flags of the United States of America and Israel on fire during a massive protest to mark Quds. The protest was in solidarity with the people of Palestine who were allegedly terrorized by the Israeli government with support from the USA. The protesters in their number gathered at Wuse Market chanting anti-US songs to mark the last Friday of Ramadan as Quds Day. The protest was disrupted by the arrival of anti-riot policemen at the market, where many female protesters were arrested and clamped inside the bus that conveyed them to the location. Those arrested were beaten up and whisked away by the police with their hijabs removed. They were later cited by Sahara reporters at Eagle Square. As the attack on their members continued, the angry protesters set ablaze the national flags of the two countries to show their disagreement with the continued occupation of Palestine. The incident led to confusion in the market as traders and passers-by scampered for safety while motorists were forced to divert their routes. The secretary of the Academic Forum of the movement, Abdullahi Musa, who spoke to Sahara reporters, said the burning of the flags was a yearly ritual by Shiites worldwide on the last Friday of the Muslim month of Ramadan, as instructed by the leader of the Islamic Revolution in Iran, late Sheikh Khomeini. He said today is last Friday of Ramadan, and we burnt the flags in solidarity with the people of Palestine. For more than a decade, there has been an international convention that defined apartheid as a crime committed when officials systematically oppress one group in the territory under their control and subject it to inhumane acts with the intent to maintain the domination over that group for the benefit of another group. Okay, well, they hate everybody who doesn't subscribe to their belief. So I'm not surprised at all to read this. More so, they are junior terrorist organization. Those countries you are burning their flag can go any lengths to disrespecting heritage. In fact, they can waste a nation for such actions. Israel and US, please make the faces of those that burn the flag. We from South, our hand no day. So if you want to descend on them, you know their region. Instead of doing that, you should use the energy in saving El Sazaki alongside his wife from the trauma they are going through. No sense at all in this act because it will change nothing. With Nigeria or not, progressive society like USA and Israel will continue to exist. Crazy behavior. Thousands of you are being killed, and yet the people you are showing solidarity are never shown any concern about your death. The US siding with Sunni Saudi Arabia are always at war with the Shiite sect, undermining them in every country. Divide and conquer. Where is the sense here? Face your own calamity. When did Palestinians show any concern to you as you are facing serious calamity? They don't even know you exist here. Buhari fetch more than he can chew. We can't explain why out of 200 million people, only this single man want to take this country for granted everywhere. Trouble. This is the nonsense we are talking about, all in the name of religion. Take Panadol for waiting they worry you. Please. But Nigeria government jail una oga, why una no burn our own flag too? That is a valid question. Whether you burn US Israel flag or not, affect the e no go affect them one bit. Cluelessness is worse than disease. Is American and Israeli flag the cause of your miseries? The country must divide, whether the devil wants it or not. What the heck? Wetin concern them? They don't fight Buhari finish for their leader wey im put for prison. Madness everywhere. Abeg USA and Israel, we beg you, that na cloth Okay, don't be angry, and if you must be, please start from Kaduna and Nasarawa. Abuja can still be useful for the rest of us. Thank you for your concern. You are angry at USA and Israel, who are years away and ahead of us, and the best way to express your anger is to burn their flags in your country, Nigeria. If your anger was potent enough, you should have been one of the next you should have been on the next flight to Palestine and USA or Israel, where your anger could come handy. They want donation and aid from Iran and other terrorist countries that have oil. If Iran see them burning the flags, they will give them some millions of dollars to share. Total nonsense. Instead of them to challenge the failed failed administration of APC on bad governance and hardship, they are busy destroying flag of advanced nation. If it is all about Israel and US, then you are hiding under a dark well. Is it not funny? It's very, very funny. This is all what the North stand for. Education is good though. The government need the government really needs to invest in education in the North. If not, 10 years from now, the terrorism will double in the name of religion. Unfortunately, the president or the government is not even ready to toe that line, because they know the more people themselves are educated, the more they are aware, the more they are knowledgeable, the more they themselves, their power will be reduced. People will be able to ask the right questions. So if you are calling the Nigerian government to increase what will benefit the masses, nobody should believe that. They are not going to do that at all. A fool remain a fool forever. Israel is going forward every day while you are going backward every day, fooling yourself. They don't care about the flag you burnt. They don't even focus. They should focus on issues of insecurity in their country and not American's flag and Israeli flag, compounding issues. Nigeria is not a country. The earlier we understand and reshuffle everything, the better for all of us. I thought it is the Buhari that is killing them. How is this a USA problem? They say it's a ritual, a routine thing, you know. That is what their leader has told them, and they will continue to carry out this exercise by burning it every year. You've heard it, whether it is good or not, but in as much they have been given that's a go ahead by their so-called leader, so they have to follow it by the letter or to the letter. So it's unfortunate, really, really unfortunate. You have heard a lot of people's reactions towards this.